Hey guys, Chef Wainaina here. Welcome back. Today guys, I'm sharing a recipe of how to make Mahamri, Kenyan style donut, fried. Has a lot of flavors. It goes at any time of the day. All you need is a cup of chai. If you go to Mombasa, Mahamri and Mandazi, they are a classic breakfast item. It's super delicious. They're just so loved. If you go to any party, for those who are not familiar with the Mahamri, in every Kenyan party, you are going to find a Mahamri, but they don't stay for long because they're just super delicious and they're just so loved. My recipe is easy. Just follow along. So for my Mahamri recipe, I'm starting with 6 cups of all-purpose flour, wheat flour. I have 2 cups of coconut milk here. I have a 1/3 cup of sugar here. This is a pinch of salt. Salt is optional, but I really love to add salt when I'm baking or making bread because it really adds a flavor. I have this is a 1.5 sachet or just about a tablespoon of active dry yeast. This is chai masala. This is optional, but I really love it. It adds a lot of flavor. This is a 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So this is extra flour for dusting and coating, and then my dough scraper. This is very useful. I have extra water here as needed. So I'm going to move this aside, put them just this corner here. So to start off, what I'm going to do, so the first thing to do here is to bloom or to start the yeast. So I'm going to start with just some flour here, just like a tablespoon or so of flour. I'm going to add my yeast here. From the same sugar, I'm going to take just a pinch of sugar. Yeast likes something to eat. Remember, yeast is alive, so it needs something. And then I'm going to use my water. This water is actually room temp, just about lukewarm. Just a little bit of water right there. I'm going to mix this. So that's all you need. It doesn't have to be smooth. So I'm going to leave this aside. You can put this one in a warm place, or if you're working in a cold place, put this in a warm place. So this one will take about 10-15 minutes, depending on the strength of the yeast. So while our yeast blooms, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my sugar, add it in there. I'm going to take my chai masala, add it in there, and then just our pinch of salt, and then using a whisk, I'm just going to mix this. And I'm going to put this aside. So this is our coconut milk and our flour, everything mixed in. We are going to wait for the yeast to bloom. Our yeast has risen, it's proven, so that's a good start. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my mixer bowl here. I'm going to add my flour. So remember, 6 cups of flour, a 1/3 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, a teaspoon of chai masala, a pinch of salt. I'm adding them all in there. So this is our coconut milk. Our coconut milk, 2 cups goes in. You can use any brand coconut milk from your regular supermarket. I'm also going to add our vegetable oil. Everything goes in there. And then I'm going to add in our yeast. So this goes into our mixer, and then we are going to start mixing everything. So I'm going to put the bowl over onto the machine. I'm going to use a dough hook. I'm going to start this on low. Have everything mixed. I definitely need some water, so I'm going to add water. I'm going to add water slowly by slowly. Remember, you can always add, but you can never take out. So this is coming together. What I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the speed a little bit louder. Run it about 5 minutes. Just sprinkle some flour here, just to release it from the sides. I'll stop the machine and check how our dough is. Actually, it's coming together. So all you want is a dough that is soft, not too hard, but not way too soft again. So I'm going to run this for another like 2 minutes and it's done. This is done. I'm going to remove it to a bowl. So this is the same bowl actually. We had the flour, so what I've done is I've just sprinkled it with some vegetable oil. I'm going to remove our dough from the machine aside just a little bit. So I'm going to take this dough out from here, from this bowl. You can actually leave it in the same bowl here. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to move it to this bowl here. All you want nice dough is just to be springy, not way too soft. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to let this dough rest here for about an hour or so. So I need the yeast to activate to start rising. I'm going to cover it. If you're in a cold place, you can put this in a warm oven and have it proof in there. But it's very hot here today, so this is not going to take long. Maybe about an hour, it should start rising. That's all we need. Look at that. So our dough is fully risen. It's doubled in size. It's been about an hour or so. So this, what we are talking about, is nicely risen. Going to move it aside a little bit. So with our extra flour, I'm going to dust my work table here, and then I'm going to take this dough out here. There's some flour here. Press it down. It's nice and spongy. So all you want to do is just bring it together. That's all you want. So one thing about Mahamris, I love Mahamris. There's no standard size for Mahamri. You know, it's all about the cook, whoever is making Mahamri. People make them different sizes. I remember when I was growing up, you know, even up to today, you go to the big size Mahamri. We used to go to the vibandas for the Mahamri, and we all knew which one has the bigger ones. So they're just delicious. They are awesome. So I'm going to cut this into about just that size balls. So remember, you can make them into balls, or when I'm doing like a lot of these, what I usually do, I'll just spread the whole the dough on the board, and then just cut it into rectangles, squares. There's no standard size. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make this into balls. Put them over here, just so you guys can see them. I'm going to cover this with a plastic. I'm going to give them about maybe about 10 minutes or so. I just want them at this point. All I need them to do is just to relax a little bit. I'm going to come back after 10 minutes, and then we are going to start making our mahamri. So while our mahamri dough is relaxing, I'm going to start here our frying oil. This is just a regular vegetable oil. You can use any vegetable oil that you have. I heat it to medium. If you have a candy thermometer, bring it to about between 350 to 365. That's a perfect temp for frying. So our dough is nicely relaxed here, as you can see. So I'm going to start making my mahamri. So I'm going to press it just slightly. At this point, you want to be careful. So I'm going to take my rolling pin, make it almost the same way that you make chapati, the same way. So if you're doing this style, make it into circles. Remember, it's up to you what size you want. I'm going to make big ones here today. Let's see what happens. So as you can see, our dough here has some, like dark speckles. that is from the chai masala. So using my dough scraper, which also acts as a knife, I'm going to go through here, cut it, and then cut it. So this is how you get your triangles. I'm going to dust one corner of my table, and then I'm going to lay this. So this one, we are going to give them a couple minutes to relax a little bit more. So the secret with the mahamri is just the resting of the dough. So it just needs a little bit more patience. So I'll do another one here. If it's sticky, you can always add some flour. If you are like me, some balls are slightly bigger, you can always get more mahamris. Same step. So I'll show you this one more, and then I'm going to do the rest of this, and then we are going to start frying. So the thicker you cut them, the longer they are going to take to fry. If again you roll them too thin, they are going to be on the dry side. So you want a nice balance. You don't want them to be doughy inside, but you also don't want them to be way too thin. Cut this again. You can definitely use a knife if you don't have this tool here, but it's a very useful tool. It's available on Amazon. So there you have it. So I'll go ahead and do the rest of the dough. Wow, I have a forest of mahamris here. My last one here. Pat it a little bit. If you have a bigger table, it's always an advantage. So you have more room. I'm squeezed here a little bit. But the last one, the good thing is I don't have to move it. So just cut it here. Boom, there you go. We are ready to fry our mahamris. Have a look at that. That's our forest of mahamris. Beautiful. So all they need to do, relax a little bit, and then we fry them up. And then we enjoy them. Make sure you have a cup of chai. So our oil is ready. So it's good time to start frying our mahamri. So add one slowly. Always be careful. Put them away from you. They start rising right away as soon as you put them. So what you want to do with this, so they don't burst, you want to flip them. Make a few at a time. Awesome. So you want to fry this about 2 minutes on one side. You're looking for that beautiful golden color. Let's see. Wow, look at that. And our coveted white line. That is the line that shows you are making beautiful mahamri. So you want to flip this. Give them like another 2 more minutes. Flip them. Just a minute also, and you're done. So this is done. Drain off the excess oil. That is beautiful. You want to put those in a bowl with a parchment paper or a towel. And then I'm going to do flip the first one that went in. Do not overfill. So once they start browning, You want to flip them. Always be careful with the hot oil. Beautiful golden color. That's what we are looking for. So if you want your mahamris a little darker than this, you can always increase the temperature, the oil temperature, or cook them a little or longer. This is beautiful. Where is chai? Anybody with a cup of chai? I can't wait to finish this and enjoy one of them. Turn this just one more time, and then that's it. So once a batch is done, you want to add more. Always away from you. The oil is very hot, very easy to burn. So I'm going to make this, and then I'll finish making the rest. So as always, once they start popping or bubbling, oh, that one is cold. It's okay. Oh, a cold mahamri. That happens. That's the good thing about cooking at home. I'm going to enjoy my mistake. So if this happens to you, just don't worry. You're just going to flip it. It's going to be okay. I'm going to flip this. It's ready to go. Flip this, cook them to the other side, 2 minutes. Our mahamris are done. This is delicious. Look at that beautiful white line. We maintained it. This is awesome. We are done. Beautiful. Time to taste this. Take one mahamri here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's what you're looking for. Nice. Not doughy, very fluffy, beautiful mahamri. That's mine. That's all you want. Here, look. Nice, very spongy, beautiful mahamri, easy to make, Kenyan style, East African style donuts. They are delicious. They are awesome with a cup of chai. They are not as sweet as donuts. That's the big difference. The salt helps to lift up the flavors. So this is a recipe you can definitely try to make at home, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. You are going to love it. Your family will love you for this. I'm going to share this with friends. So once again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. I can't wait to see you guys walk the journey with me to the 1,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Also ring that bell, please. You get the notifications when I put on a new video. This is awesome. Thank you so much. See you next week.